Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all today? And thank you ever so much to coming back to my brand new video. And thank you ever so much to join me, and especially to invite me back on this brand new video once again. And I'm so appreciate you guys to subscribe to my channel by keeping my channel growing. That was so awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my videos so far. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope you're impressed with my content so far. It was fantastic. And it was brilliant, guys. And I'd like to ever thank you for subscribing to my channel. On to hit my bell notification. And so if some of you quite know already, and in some personal reasons, I don't have much time to make a brand new videos because I have busy days at college in 2 days a week, and I only attend my day centre on every Thursdays because the Thursdays are going to be a lot busier, as far as you might know. But I'm sure you can support me very well. So if you're interested to make a donation, there's a link of PayPal link of mine. If you want to make a donation, that'd be absolutely fab, guys. They give us a lot of appreciation. I appreciate you guys. So I know I'm going to read to you guys today. It's going to be surprising. It's something you're quite familiar with. I have got Disney's Hercules. Some of you, has any of you read Hercules book, adapted Disney storybooks before? But I have, actually. I have done reading classic Disney books on the previous read aloud videos. So I've done that on the first read aloud video since January. And you can see on the logo, this is Disney's Wonderful World of Reading. You can see Disney's Hercules. I think this is a really interesting book. Some of you haven't read, you haven't seen it yet. So that was a good one. I'll go have a go reading this book, Disney Storybook, to you guys. So I will do my best. Alright, shall we begin to read to you guys? If you want to listen, you're welcome. Or if you want to listen to me reading to you guys, you can wear headphones. This is highly recommend. So, shall we begin? Listen up, folks. We have a tale to tell. It's about Hercules, a great hero. Well, our story starts long before Hercules was born. Monsters called Titans made the earth a terrible place to live, until Zeus, ruler of the gods, locked them up. He gave each god a job to bring order to earth. Now, let's flash forward in time to the party on Mount Olympus. All the gods and the goddesses were celebrating the birth of Hercules, birth of Zeus and Hera's baby boy Hercules. Zeus made a special gift for his son by shaping clouds into a little winged horse. His name is Pegasus, Zeus said, and he's all yours, son. Then the god Hades arrived and threw the dark cloud over the party. Hades ruled the underworld, and he had never forgiven Zeus for giving him that job. Hades did not care much for baby Hercules either. The kid was too strong. Hades didn't stay at the party for long. He had a date with Fates. The three old women could tell him whether his plan to take over Olympus would succeed. They had some news for Hades. In 18 years precisely, the planets will align ever so nicely. You and the Titans will cause Zeus to fail. Then you, Hades, will all. But before Hades could get excited, the Fates added, the word of caution is to his tail. If Hercules fights, you will fail. Did that stop Hades? Of course not. He just gave his henchman, Pain and Panic, a potion that could change a baby god to a baby mortal. Once a little Herc drank every last drop, Pain and Panic could get rid of him for good. Then Hades could defeat Zeus and rule the world. Well, Pain and Panic stole baby Hercules and got him to drink most of the potion. But the mortal couple, Hercules and Tryon, scared them off before Hercules could finish the last drops. So Pain and Panic turned into snakes, but even though baby Hercules was human, he still had his great strength. As he limps away, Pain and Panic decided not to tell Hades that Hercules was still alive. The kind mortal couple adopted baby Hercules. Zeus and Hera sadly watched their son grow up on Earth. Since their boy was mortal, he couldn't be with them on Olympus. Because Hercules couldn't control his strength, trouble followed him everywhere. One day, he even knocked down the whole marketplace. This is the last straw. Amphitryon, people shouted. Keep him away from here. For every night, Amphitryon and Alcmin showed Hercules a medallion that he had been wearing when they found him. Hercules decided that he needed to find out when he belonged. It was a sad day for his mortal parents, but they kissed their son and he set off. Hercules' first stop was at the temple of Zeus. This was a moment his father had been waiting for. The huge statue of Zeus came to life and smiled at his startled son. Didn't know you had a famous father, didn't you? He chuckled. That was a good news to Herc. At last, he knew where he belonged. On Mount Olympus with his dad. But Zeus had bad news too. Only gods can live on Mount Olympus. But if you prove yourself a true hero on Earth, you'll be a god again. Find the gold titties, betrayal of heroes. Then Zeus whistled for Pegasus, he who had grown just as much as Hercules. Hercules jumped onto the Pegasus' back with a shout. I found the Theoctetes. I'll be a tree hero. The path to becoming a tree hero was full of obstacles. Theoctetes was the first one. I'm retired, he told Hercules, but with one last hope of training a junior hero and a little lightning bolt from Zeus. Phil got to work in time. Hercules got stronger and faster and better all around. Finally, Phil said, time for the road test. We're going to Thebes. Hercules didn't even get to Thebes before he had his first test. A young woman named Megara was trying to get away from a centaur, Nessus. Hercules knocked the horseshoes right off of the centaur, but that was nothing compared to the way Meg knocked the sandal off Herc. My name is Hercules, he stammered. I think I'll call you Wonder Boy. Meg told him, then she said goodbye. What Hercules didn't know was that Meg owed Hades a big debt, so Hades wasn't very happy that she had failed to get Nessus to help him fight Zeus. It wasn't my fault, Meg told him. It was this wonder boy, Hercules. Just the mention of that name made Hercules burn. Hercules is still around. He roared out pain and panic, but he glowed thoughtfully. Well, at least we still have time to correct this problem. Meanwhile, the problem his trailer had arrived in Thebes, and the Thebans weren't interested in Herc's hero services. But even though the Thebans wouldn't give Herc a chance to show off, Meg would. Under Hades' orders, she rushed into town and told Hercules about the two little boys trapped in the rock slide. Faster than you could say, Coronavirus circuses. Herc rescued the boys, who were really pain and panic in disguise. Suddenly, a monster, the Hydra, came hissing out of the ground. The Hydra had a special talent. It grew 3 new heads every time Herc looped off one. Herc seemed doomed, but he had one trick left. He caused another rock slide and crushed the Hydra. From that day on, Herc was famous. He fought lots of monsters, and he had to fight off adoring fans too. Everywhere he looked, people were wearing Hercules clothes, drinking Herculade, and buying Hercules action figures. So Hercules thought it was time to talk to Zeus about getting back to Mount Olympus. But once again, Zeus had bad news for his son. I'm afraid being famous isn't the same as being a true hero. But what more can I do? Hercules asked. It's something you have to discuss with yourself. Zeus said, look inside your heart. Now, if you think Hercules was upset, you should have seen Hades. He knew Hercules could ruin his plans. He's got to have a weakness. Hades snarled at Meg. If she could find it, he told her she could have her freedom. So Meg spent a day with Hercules trying to discover his weakness. But all she found was a weakness of her own. She was falling in love with the Wonder Boy. Just then, Phil showed up. All right, break it up here, Phil yelled. He hustled Herc onto the Pegasus' back. As they flew away, Herc was so love-struck that he didn't even notice Phil flying off. Phil landed right near Meg and Hades. He didn't hear Meg tell Hades she was finished helping him, but he did hear Hades tell Meg, I own you. If I want Wonder Boy, you deliver. This will break the kid's heart, Phil muttered. As Phil ran off, Meg told Hades, you can't beat him. He has no weakness. And that's when it hit Hades. Meg was Herc's weakness. Herc wouldn't listen to Phil's warning about Meg and Hades. Finally, Phil said, okay, that's it. I'm hoping on the first barge out of here. So, as soon as Phil left, Hades showed up with Meg in chains. If you give up your strength for the next 24 hours, Hades offered, Meg here will be free, safe from harm. But if something should happen to her, you will get your strength back right away. When they shook their hands on the deal, Hades drained the strength right out of Hercules. But Hades didn't stop there. He told Herc that he was planning the change of the dress to Mount Olympus. Oh yes, Hades added. Remember Meg's play to save those precious little boys? As Pain and Panic took a form of two little boys, Hades cackled at the hurt look on Herc's face. The would-be hero finally realised what Meg had done. Meg tried to explain that she had no chance, but Hercules turned away. evil plan had worked without his strength. Hercules would never able to keep Hades from taking either Olympus. So, as the planets aligned, Hades was able to go and release the Titans. Destroy Zeus, they roared. As the other Titans thundered towards Olympus, Hades pulled the Cyclops Titan aside and sent to Thebes to destroy Hercules. The gods put up a good fight, but the winds of the tornado Titan swept most of them out of action. Zeus found himself facing the Lava Titan and the Ice Titan, one nasty team. The Lava Titan poured a molten rock all over Zeus, and the Ice Titan throws it hard. Zeus was trapped, and Hades made himself at home on Olympus. Things weren't going much better for Herc. He didn't have the strength left to beat the Cyclops. Meg knew that he didn't have any hope left either. Hopping on Pegasus, she raced to find Phil. You are the only one who can give him hope, Meg told him. If you don't help him now, he'll die. That made up Phil's mind. He joined Meg and they hurried back to Hercules. Herc was down and nearly out for the count when he heard Phil. You can do it, kid, Phil shouted. You can't go the distance. Now, coming from Phil, that meant a lot. As Hercules gathered the strength he had left, he was scooped up by the Cyclops, but Herc grabbed a burning stick and shoved it at the Cyclops. Phobos never heard of such a howl. The Cyclops dropped Hercules, stumbled, and fell off the cliff. Meg saw the pillar falling toward Hercules. She pushed him out of the way, but the pillar fell on her. Now, Fat Meg had been hurt. The deal with Hercules had been broken. Hercules' strength returned instantly. Why didn't you risk your life? Hercules asked. People do funny things when they fall in love, Meg told him. Before he left for Olympus, Hercules turned to Phil and said, take care of her. Hercules got to Mount Olympus just as Hades was settling into his new home. In one fell swoop or right, maybe three, Hercules freed the gods, freed Zeus, and sent the Titan packing. Hades got in the last word, though, as he headed back to his dark domain. Well, at least I have got a friend of yours who's dying to meet me. Hercules raced back to Thebes, but by the time he got there, Meg's spirit has already slept through her body. Phil, I'm sorry, kid, but there are some things you just can't change. Hercules had other ideas. He knew where Meg's spirit had gone, and he planned on bringing it back. Hercules burst into Hades' underworld. "You like deals," he said. "Take me in Meg's place." Hades had to think about it for about a second. "Okay," he said. "She's gone, you stay." Hercules plunged into the swirl of spirits. Right away, he started aging. He was nearly ancient by the time he found Meg's spirit. Then a funny thing happened, only it wasn't very funny for Hades. Hercules began to glow with the brightness of a god. Hades tried to keep him from leaving with Meg's spirit, but Hercules flew a lord of underworld down to the bottomless pit. Hades would never trouble either mortals or gods again. Hercules reunited with Meg's spirit with her body, and soon he and Meg were on their way to Olympus. Herc's proud father and mother were waiting for him. "Fine work, my boy," Zeus said. "Now you know that the true hero is not measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. Welcome home." But Hercules realized that his true home was with Meg on Earth. So Zeus did one last thing to keep his son up in heavens. He created an image of Hercules in the stars that would last forever. Well, guys, I hope you guys loved this, and that's it for now. I hope you guys would love that. Listen to me when reading to you of the Disney storybook of Hercules, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me and reading to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and right. I hope you're always welcome to what it comes down below, and give a thumbs up for like, comment, share is always appreciated, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to hear this notification. Some of you already know, if you can follow me on the other social links, which is Instagram, Twitter and Pinterest. If you're interested to support my social media and its contents, and please stay tuned for another read aloud videos. So I hope to see you next time, boys and girls, and have a good day.